All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan Battle video, and to date we got the Super EZA details for the physical Final Form Cooler. So we're going to take a look at these right here, kind of talk a little bit about how we think he's going to fit into the team for the Metal Cooler Army, and just kind of go from there. So the Super Extreme Z Awakening for the physical Metal Cooler, or physical Final Form Cooler, man, I cannot talk this morning, is one we were actually very much anticipating because he is on the Metal Cooler Army banner. Hasn't been around for a very long time, so we definitely were like, yeah, dude, this guy's gonna Super EZA for sure. And here it is. So basically what I want from this guy, I want him to be extremely runnable with the Metal Cooler Army. I want him to really help out that team. That's kind of the only really things I'm looking from this character here. So hopefully he delivers. Let's go and let's jump in, because like the Metal Cooler Army character is very, very good. I do like this character a lot, but he needs the movie bosses. He needs the Wicked Bloodline. This guy will cover both. So hopefully he's got some good support in here. Let's go ahead and let's look. So his basic effect, attack and defense up by 200%. Launch initial attack has a great chance to become a super. Super class allies get attack and defense up by 20%. And extreme class allies get key +2 and attack and defense up by 40%. Okay, so already right there, some good support for extreme class allies, which is definitely, of course, going to help the Metal Cooler Army. And a little bit for super class in case you kind of like do mix match team with him. So I do like that they add that in there as well. He's not just only locked to extreme class, right? He can have a little bit of super class in there as well to kind of help support them. For one turn from the character's entry, he's going to launch additional attack. Has a high chance of becoming a super. Just for one turn. Okay. So, I mean, he's got his normal super. He's got a 70% chance to do another super. And then for one turn, a 50% chance to do a third super. I mean, at least they give him the chance. I wonder if there's something in here for like the amount of attacks he does, because for one turn, just getting an attack that has a 50% chance to become a super, there's got to be something in here as well that like this goes along with, right? When attacking with 12 or more ki, gets attack up by 100%. When receiving an attack with 12 or more ki, he gets defense up by 100%. When all allies attacking the same turn are movie boss or terrifying conqueror category characters, attack and defense up by 150, damage reduction up by 15%, and a high chance of launching initial super attack. Okay, this shouldn't be too hard. Movie boss or terrifying conquerors, right? So it's got to be either or. I mean, movie boss, terrifying conqueror, that's exactly what this guy is. This is what he leads, is terrifying conquerors. So if you're running him as a leader, like, you're gonna have that for sure. Yeah, I think that should be fine, because I mean, you got this guy. You've got like the new King Cold if you have him. You can run like Deborah, you can run Baby. They're all basically like they're all terrifying conquerors. So I think this is fine. Get him the extra stat boost here. Get him the damage reduction, which is probably gonna be pretty huge. At a high chance of launching another super, which is also gonna be very big, because we definitely want that. I actually probably should have had his old card pulled up. Let's see what he was doing beforehand, because I want to see his super attack effect. It's been forever since I've used this character, man. Let's do this. So his super attack causes miss damage and massively lowers defense. Oh. Uh-oh. So he's not really like getting attack and defense from his super, and super EZAs aren't going to change this. Super EZAs only change the passive. Okay, so that is a little worrisome. So he's gonna need a lot from his passive in order to make up for that, at least in my eyes. For every attack that he does perform, attack and defense up by 30%, up to 150%. Then defense up by 50%, and a chance of from a crit up by 20% within the turn. Okay, so that's actually good, because the more attacks you do, because this is every attack. It's not every super, so it doesn't have to be a super. So if you get like, you get unlucky here, you just get a regular normal. You get unlucky here, it's just a regular normal. This will still affect this, which is good. Helps him build up. This is going to be permanent stack. This is within the turn. So far he looks like he's going to be like a floater character, or at the very least slot 2. For every super attack he does performed, he gets 10% damage reduction up to 50%, and that's going to be permanent. So you can have up to 65% damage reduction. A bunch of extra defense here. Okay. Let's see what the next panel had. So when attacking the second attacker of the turn, chance of performing a crit up by 20%. High chance of launching an additional super attack. And movie boss category allies get 10% attack for 2 turns. Okay, so every time, so basically, as long as he's around, you're getting support here, right? For movie boss. So that's good. I mean, that is helping Metal Cooler out a lot. Extra crit's good. High chance of additional super is good, because again, that affects this right here. Getting more defense, getting more crit for that turn. The more and more attacks you can do within a turn, the better. When attacking with as a third attacker in a turn, chance of forming a crit up by 40%. Guaranteed to launch another super, and movie boss get 10% attack for 3 turns. Okay, so the buff is better as a third, as the floater, basically. So as a second attacker, he's got lower chances to crit, or lower chances to to crit, lower chances to hit that super. He's still giving the same support, and it's for 2 turns instead of 3. So yeah, it's basically whenever he's around. So 2-turn support is good, because then he comes back, he does it again, he can reactivate it. Third slot gives it for 3 turns, which is good because he gives it, and it's around till he comes back, then he gives it again. So he's constantly gonna be buffing movie boss, which is good. Yeah, I mean, he looks good. I am a little worrisome about like the fact that like his super attack effect doesn't give him anything. That is my only concern. But of course, this is a very old unit, so they probably weren't really thinking much about that when they did make the super attacks. But I think they're definitely trying to make up for it within the kit here, and especially for like this part, giving him 50% defense every time he just attacks, and he's going to launch a few additionals. So yeah, I mean, I think he looks good. He's definitely not as crazy as I was hoping he'd be, at least not just from reading it. Maybe I'm like underestimating him a little bit, but we'll have to just see what he looks like in game, right? I always say it, I reserve full judgment until I see them in game and see what they can actually do. But I think he looks good. I think he's going to do what he needs to help support the Metal Cooler army, but he's not going to be like that mainstay staple in the team. He's probably just going to be a floater, man. You're probably just going to float this dude around. But he does share 4 links with Metal Cooler army, which is good. Right, so he's giving they're getting a lot of attack and defense. They're subtracting defense, more attack and defense, more attack. So, I mean, yeah. Again, I think he'll be fine. I need to see him in game and see how well he supports the team, because as of right now, like, I think he's just like a floater character, and it's not bad. It's just personally, maybe I was expecting too much, but I was definitely expecting a little bit more to make him like a mainstay. I figured he wouldn't be like a slot 1 character, but like someone you're going to want to keep around a lot, which you can, right? They gave him the utility to be a second attacker to stay on the rotation, or they gave him the utility to be a floater, so he can just kind of like support everybody. So you've got to pick and choose however you want to do it, depending on like how you build your team out. But yeah, I think he looks fine. I think I'm thinking too much into it. I'll see him in game and probably be like, oh yeah, no, he's good, he's fine. that's kind of my hope. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the details for this guy. Hopefully we see this guy in the game very soon. We did have the maintenance last night. Global finally got the big update, so we should hopefully be getting these guys soon. I don't think I've seen anything about like when he comes out, when he drops, but since we got his details today, I would assume by Friday the 5th we'd probably have this guy in game. Like we'll probably have like something tonight or tomorrow, and then get this guy in game either tomorrow or Friday. It would be my guess. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how well he runs with the team. We'll see how good he is. But other than that, like his details, I think they look good. I guess maybe I expected too much, but not to say that he's bad. I'm not saying he's bad. I just think he is good. So we'll see how he runs in game, see how he runs along the Metal Cooler army, and yeah, just kind of test him out from there. So if you guys stuck around to this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of the Super EZA for the physical Final Form Cooler. Let me know if you guys think they did enough here. Let me guys know if you think they should have done more. And let me know if you guys are excited to run this guy. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you!